John Horrigan, joined by PJ Stock, 7-year NHL veteran, 1,215 career penalty minutes, favorite Bruin, a David who slew so many Goliaths. Great to have you back, PJ.
David, I love that. Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
What's it like to come back to Boston? This is where you basically became a folk hero.
It was, it's really fun. I think the coolest part is I've been on part of a lot of alumni teams with some cool events. This team is, like, I'm not even allowed to play in the third period. At alumni events, normally everyone gets to play, but they've already talked me down. Bergeron, Krejci, Chara, Seidenberg, Rask, Thomas, Thornton. It's an amazing group. So you're normally, in awe of some of the older guys that came before us that I have an opportunity to play with. But I'm in awe of some of the guys that came after me. So it's going to be super fun to play with.
So you're not a healthy scratch, but you might get a Stewie. That's where you dress and you don't get on the ice.
That's also known as a stock. Yeah. That's my career. I'm hoping to make it a couple shifts in the second period.
There we go. Now, are you going to show your figure skating techniques because you were part of Battle of the Blades for so long?
Thank you. We made it all the way to question 2 about my figure skating career. No figure skating coming up, but I hope you guys do notice I have better control of my edges now. That's what I'm hoping for. People remember that I can only turn in one direction. Now I kind of have a flow where I can move to the other direction. I'm a whole new player.
You're studying ballet. Tell me.
No, it was figure skating, but it was dancing on ice, so I'm a new person.
There we go. But the league now, it's been 20 years ago, it was you were a regulator, you had to defend your teammates. Now they're bigger, more equipment, they're dressed like Ninja Turtles. It's a different game, quicker.
Yeah, they're not necessarily bigger. It's a completely different game. The talent, by the way, is amazing and so fun to see. I think I understand why the game has gone has taken the protocols that it has taken, but it just misses some of those moments that changed the ebb and flows of games back then, changed, retaliation, changed the way, if Pasternak, a player, is following my best player around, you'd find a way like, hey, if you go after my best player, I'll go after your best player. They don't really necessarily have many of those ways. Now it's all in the ref's hands. I understand why it is there, but it is a little bit part of that entertainment that now that I'm watching it all the time, that I miss and hope happened a little bit more. But they're all uber talented. It's fun to watch. I do miss a little of that old stuff, though.
What are you doing now?
Hang out, tell stories, talk about figure skating. What do you do now?
Could you insult me in French? Because I don't speak it.
Crush my self-esteem. Je peux le faire, mais je ne veux pas parce que, en cas, s'il y a quelqu'un qui comprend français, je suis pas nerveux. Alors, no.
Great.
I just said you look spectacular.
Oh, sure he did. PJ Stock. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man.